Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Craig Chambers, and this is Bible Times. And we're in the Gospel of John, um, chapter 15, starting in verse 1. And I wanted to find some terms for you before I get going. A vine dresser is somebody who takes and prunes a vine, say of grapes. When you abide in somebody, you're connected. Connected, like in this part, Jesus, we're connected to Jesus in the vine. Disciple. Disciple means learner. A learner with a view to obey what you've learned, or to do what you have learned. Okay, let's go. I am the true vine, says Jesus. And my Father is the vine dresser. Remember what a vine dresser is. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. So this is where you get your testing from, things like that. You're already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. So you're clean. You don't have to prove yourself to show that you're saved or something. What you're saved, that's different. You are gracefully saved, and you don't have to prove that you're saved. Matter of fact, the Bible says to walk as you were initially saved. So you're going to walk by grace. Basically, learning and believing, mixing with faith with what you believe. And I and you, wait a minute, back up. Abide in me. Remember what abide means. Abide in me, and I in you. And the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine. Neither can you unless you abide in me. So we got to be connected with Jesus at all times, or we cannot bear fruit. Fruit are good works, excellent works. Let me just tilt this back a little. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. That's true. Without Jesus, we can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered. And they gather them and throw them in the fire, and they are burned. Now, what does that mean? Some people say, well, you lose your salvation. No, because it's talking about abiding in the vine, discipleship, these sorts of imageries. It has nothing to do with salvation. Salvation, you simply believe in Jesus. That's all you're doing when you become a Christian. You believe that he died on that cross and rose on the third day. Excuse me. Anyways, you abide. And you believe in Jesus, and then you start abiding in him, being connected to him at all times, because you can't do anything without him. And the branches that are burned, I believe, are people who have not done anything to bear fruit. They've been pruned, they've done everything for them, and nothing's happened. Now, there are some people who think in the original language that it means these, in this verse, it means to lift up these branches. But that doesn't make that much sense. Anyways, these are burned, and your works, your good works are burned because they weren't fruitful. They were human good, and they're burned. That's what I think it means. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you will ask what you desire, and it shall be done for you. Now that's a promise. You have to desire the same things that God desires. By this, my Father is glorified, that you, bear much fruit, so you will be my disciples. That's terrific. That's what we have for today, is abiding in the branch and gaining fruit, for doing things today. And God gives each of us a purpose. In my mind seems to be, because I'm laid up, I'm bedridden for the most part. I'm teaching and evangelizing. I think I have those two gifts, teaching and evangelism. But other people have different gifts. They may be a pastor, or they may have service, and which means to become a deacon, or that could be other things for service, not just deacon. They could be clean the church. That's all. These are good works. It's not just feeding the poor, although that is a very, very good thing to do. God is always concerned about the poor. So anyways, this is the end. We'll talk more in a few days. And please subscribe. It's so important that you subscribe. And hit that like button. And God bless you. And have a good afternoon.